Welcome to Sip and Say with Stephanie, season 3. Hey, y'all, good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? How are you feeling? How are you mentally? How are you emotionally? How are you spiritually? How are you physically? How are you socially? I am doing pretty good tonight. I am so thankful to be alive. I'm thankful that life is as well as it is. I am thankful for life, health, and strength. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for employment. I'm thankful for shelter. I'm thankful for a vehicle to drive. I am so thankful for food to eat. I'm thankful. I am thankful, thankful, grateful. Yes, I'm grateful for everything God's done for me. He's done for me. Y'all, that's Kurt Carr. It's not mine. That's Kurt Carr. Kurt Carr singles. Grateful. That song is a season song, and it's a what we call it a classic. It is a classic song. It is good. That song has aged well throughout the ages. Grateful will never get old by Kurt Carr and the Kurt Carr Singers. Woohoo! So y'all let me know. Look, Happy New Year. I know I told you Happy New Year with the Bible study. Be Happy New Year for all of the Sip and Say YouTube listeners and podcast listeners. I'm so excited to have you as a part of the Stephanie Humphrey channel family. I hope that you enjoyed your holidays. I hope that your bringing in the new year was beautiful and wonderful and great. The last few years, I actually slept the new year in. This year, I was actually woke a few hours after midnight, which is like really good for me because like 9:30, 9 o'clock, no later than 10, I'm in the bed. Like I don't have time to play no games. I'm ready to lay this body down. But I was actually up. I didn't take a nap during the day, I don't think. And I was up like watching church virtually because I did not go out. I don't go out normally on New Year's Eve. And so I was up watching service and I think I was up so somewhere between 2:30 and 3. And then I enjoyed my New Year's Day for the rest of the day. And no, I did not cook the traditional collard greens and black eyed peas. I didn't cook any of that, but I can't even remember what I had. But I hope that all is well with you. I hope that your family is well. I hope that your emotional and your mental state is well. I hope that your physical state is well. I hope that your spiritual state is well. And if it's not, it's okay. It's okay. It will be all right. I encourage you to trust in God. I encourage you to find a licensed healthcare professional, a therapist, a counselor, psychologist, someone that you can trust to talk things through if that's what you need to do. I pray that you'll get the strategies you need to navigate through the tests and the trials that you're going through right now. I pray that you'll have the strength and the fortitude and the wantedness to move forward in your life and not get stuck in this moment of trial or test or tribulation. I hope that you're able to move forward. So just keep pushing it. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, do the little baby scoops. Do whatever you need to do to keep moving forward. All right. All right. Look, y'all, I promise you, I was not going to share any news tonight. I wasn't going to share any news. I have if you all can see my table right now, my table is full of stuff because I'm going to be sharing a few things about me, some new things that I'm doing for this year, as well as some updates on some products that I've been using for my Black-owned businesses. Got some new cups. Like I'm just have stuff everywhere that I'm going to show you on tonight. And so I'm just happy to have the first Sip and Say of the 2023 year. I'm thankful for the show. We are going into season 3, our third year of the Stephanie Humphrey channel, and with Sip and Say with Stephanie, I'm just thankful that the Lord has allowed me to do this. I'm thankful that you have been a part of this journey with me. I'm thankful that you've been showing up during the live YouTubes, that you've been listening to the podcast, that you've been listening to the rebroadcast of the live YouTube. I'm very thankful for everybody who listens, for everybody who shares, for everybody who joins us during special events that we have throughout the year through Be Free Ministries. and the Stephanie Humphrey channel, Sip and Say, and then with Aunties Against Abuse. I'm thankful that you joined me throughout the year as we prayerfully are bringing forth programming that is of benefit to you, programming that you can take the information, take the Bible studies, take the information and apply it to your life, or take the information to inform your life, or take the information to have conversations with other people so that we can all do better and be better and build up our communities in a way that's conducive for all people to be respected and taken care of and loved. So I pray that this channel, that this Sip and Say with Stephanie has been a blessing and a help to you. And so I do have just a little bit of news that I want to share, and then I'm going to get into everything that's on my table. So, hey, Aunt Wanda, I'm glad that you joined. Oh, let me get my sip, y'all. Look, surprisingly, my sip is poured. What y'all think I'm drinking on tonight? I ain't even going to tell y'all. I'm just going to take a sip. What are y'all sipping on tonight? Why am I? Okay, I have to look. I'm sipping on some muscadine tonight, my alcohol-free muscadine. I did pour it in advance, and this was it's not full because this was the last of it. And so I didn't open up the bottle this week for me in the refrigerator. I'll get that too this weekend, probably get to it this weekend. So I'm gonna take a sip of my alcohol-free Starpernine. That's good. You all, you know what? Duplin Winery has it's actually I think it's a new Scarpinade that they put out that I did get, and I am gonna try, I think for the first time on Sip and Say with Stephanie. I don't think I'm gonna get to it till next month because I just, it's alcohol, so I'm not an alcohol drinker, but they had it on sale. So I was like, I do want to taste it because I love their alcohol-free Scarpinade. So I'm like, I'll probably get some of this. You all, I'm gonna go get my glasses because, like I told y'all, I had not planned this sharing news. Y'all know I will get up in a minute, y'all. It just is what it is. It's okay. And I'm gonna grab some water too because this is good, but for some reason I'm thirsty. So I'm gonna get my glasses and I'm gonna get some water. Oh my Lord, my Lord. And since I'm bringing my water bottle over here, well, I'll wait and show it to you. I'll show it to you in a minute when I show you my other stuff. And so I am going to go through just this little bit of news, y'all, and then I'm going to show you the other things that I have in front of us. That's the third time I said it. So look, y'all, before I get into the news, I watch Roland Martin. You all have heard me say this before. I watch Roland Martin Unfiltered. It is a Black-owned media company by Roland Martin. He's been in the business for many years. I think for over 20 years, if I'm remembering his story correctly. But I watch him in the evenings at 6 p.m. He comes on the Black Star Network. It is his, y'all. It's Black-owned. Roland Martin owns this media outlet, y'all. He's doing it, and so I love watching Roland Martin because he gives us information that the mainstream, predominantly white led, meaning behind the scenes led, media outlets don't give you. He gives us everything related to the Black community, Black news, what's going on when our Black individuals in our Black community are shot, like our young boys, our young ladies. He also Roland Martin's show not only gives us the news, he does have panelists that are on that are experts in their field. And tonight, Dr. Julian Carr is on, y'all. Like, he's my favorite. Him and Miss Reese. I can't remember Reese's last name, but they're on right now. I'd like to watch it before I come on the Stephanie Humphrey channel, because sometimes that's why I'm late, because I'm trying to get me some Roland Martin in. But not only does Roland Martin give us the news, he also brings Black-owned businesses, individuals who own Black-owned businesses onto the show so that they can share their products or their services with the community, y'all. Some of the Black-owned businesses that I support, I learned about them on the Roland Martin show. And so, I mean, everything from fitness experts to the Melanated Minds. You all have heard me talk about Melanated Minds. A few others that I can't think of, but they are on my website. They are on my Black businesses, a page on my Black businesses. It's stephaniehumphrey.net website, but I do have a page that is entitled Black Businesses, get my words right. And so it highlights the Black businesses that I support or that I want to support. And some of them I did find out on the Roland Martin show. He also has, like during voting season, he had legislators to come on. He invited both all parties. You know, he invited individuals from both sides of the aisle, Republicans and Democrats. Not many Republicans came on, but a few of them did that were running for office. And so we got an opportunity to hear their platform and to hear how they would help, you know, their community. We got a chance to hear from Democrats. I don't remember if Roland had any from the Green Party or the Libertarian Party. That I don't remember. He could have. I just don't recall right at this moment. He also had some local leaders that were running for office in local races in different states coming on the show. And so he has a wide variety, you know, of guests that come on, and it's just so much good information that the Black community needs to know. Not only that, but he streams like different Black events that are happening, like when Greenwood had their 100th anniversary, I think it was last year, 2021. He streamed that. He streamed vote night, the night of the election night. He streamed that, and trying to think of some other events I've watched. I've watched some Dr. Barber, who is right here in North Carolina, the Poor People's Campaign. They had a march, I think, in Washington. I can't remember if that was last year or 2021, but Roland Martin streamed that. I don't know if it was a march he streamed, but it was something Poor People's Campaign he streamed. And so, y'all, I do not know Roland Martin personally. I don't know him personally. He doesn't even know I'm sharing this. You know, we don't. But I am sharing this with you because his show, like I said, it gives information from the Black perspective, information about the Black community, things that are going on in our world, things that affect us and that would benefit us and pertain to us. He shares it on his show. I shared all of that to say, as I was watching his show, as I was preparing for mine, y'all know it was two police officers, y'all. They had this Black woman. One of them was, he was pounding on her with his fist. And the other one, it looked like he was holding something. In the video, because of the distance, I couldn't tell if it was a taser or if it was a gun. I'm not quite sure. And so I didn't get her name down. I'm gonna have to do some research, and hopefully I can report this next Sip and Stay with Stephanie next week. But what happened is the lady went to McDonald's, she ordered, you know, her burger, she got cheese on it. There wasn't cheese, so she addressed it like, I paid for the cheese, it was on her receipt. For whatever reason, the police were called and they attacked her. It just was, one of the police, when I say he was fisting her, like in her face in the video. Y'all, normally I don't watch videos of police brutality or alleged police brutality. I don't watch that. Like, it took everything, like it was several weeks and maybe even a month or two, which would have been weeks, but that before I would watch the George Floyd video, and I didn't even watch the whole thing. Like those 9 minutes, I watched maybe a minute, maybe two, if that long, because the violence, I don't want to see violence. Like, I barely watch movies where they're doing shooting and stuff. Sometimes I will, I'm in them, but I just don't like violence, especially when it's done to real people. And so the only reason why I saw that video is because as I was watching, you know, Roland Martin was listening, I sat down and started getting my stuff together. The video popped right on, so I was looking, and so it kind of popped right on, or I wouldn't have watched it. But I just couldn't believe, like, first of all, I don't understand why men hit women. That just in general, I don't care if it's a whoever. I don't understand why a man thinks it's okay to hit a woman. Now let me preface that. If a woman is hitting on a man, I believe everybody has a right to defend themselves. So if it's a woman and she's fighting a man, then okay, he has a right to defend himself. And I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not saying that he should start wailing on her, but somehow he's got to get her off of him. But these are two police officers, protect and serve. I don't know what, I couldn't hear anything. So I don't know if there was an exchange of words or not. But even if there were exchange of words, you shouldn't be hitting on a woman. Like, she did not, from what I can see in the video, just that short, you know, it was just a short clip that I saw, or maybe it was less than a minute. It was more than 30 seconds, but I think it was less than a minute, just what I saw. And I'm not sure if I even saw the whole thing, because I would get like preparation for this show. And so, but what I saw, it didn't look like she started hitting him first. He had her some kind of way. She was up against a truck. I don't know if it was a police truck or not, but they had her close to the truck. So they were like, had some girth. They weren't big men, but they had some girth to them. So even if she tried to get out of the way, she wouldn't have been able to, because they had her blocked in from this truck. So I didn't see her like throw hands first. So I don't know if that happened. I would have to, and now that I've seen the video, I would watch it again to kind of see. But over some cheese, y'all. 30-cent cheese. And so that was a show that so I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna get some more information about it and talk about that next Sip and Say with Stephanie. The Lord bless me to live to see it, y'all. Over some cheese. I just we can have white people that are armed and they bring them in peacefully. They don't fight them. They don't kill them. I'm talking about police officers. When I say police officers don't fight them, police officers don't kill them, bring them in peacefully. And a woman, she was unarmed, a woman, and you got two white police officers, got her hemmed up, and one starts wailing, like, I just, I'm just sick of our lives not matter. And that's why we say Black Lives Matter. I didn't put my Black Lives Matter earrings on today. I started to, but I'm gonna talk about Black-owned businesses tonight. So I put my my Black-owned business. But that's why we say Black Lives Matter, because we all watching the same news. Whatever channel you watching your news on, we all watching the same news, just on different news outlets. So we're seeing the police brutality throughout the years. I mean, we can go back to slavery times if we want to. We can go back to the civil rights movement if we want to, with the dogs and the hoses and the billy clubs. Like we can take it back to some history now. The history is there. We can look back at the pictures, at the videos, at the news articles. Like, the history is there. And that history continues today against Black people. Police brutality against Black people. And they do it without, I mean, just careless, forget the fact that I'm a human being. Just the fact that I got this beautiful brown skin that's encased in my body. This right here is enough for you to beat me over some cheese, or shoot me down when I'm running through my own neighborhood, or I'm driving down the street and get killed, or I'm standing outside of a store. Might be selling something I shouldn't be selling, but I'm standing outside of a door. Now all of a sudden I got a knee on my neck and I'm dead. Like, just this right here, that's it. Just this. I hadn't said nothing. I hadn't thrown no hands. I ain't cursed you. Just this right here is enough to spark anger, hatred, whatever the case may be, in police officers. I'm just saying what I'm saying, and I said what I said. I'm gonna get it. So I hadn't planned to share that because I didn't know anything about that, but I just felt, man, girl, I'm just trying to tell you. I'm gonna share this with you, then I'm gonna get into my products, because it's already 6:53 and I got stuff to do before the night is over. I saw this article, you all, and I was intrigued by the information and thankful for the information, but then I was flabbergasted as I read. I'm gonna read this letter to y'all. Okay, so let me just tell you about this. Before I get here, you all, before I tell you about this class, I did want to share this news with you all. So I don't know if you have heard about there have been, since 2023 came in, we're on day 18, excuse me, we're on day 19, this is January 19th, 19 days. And in 19 days, there have been 3 families. I only have 2 families. I didn't get the 3rd family. For some reason, I couldn't find information about the 3rd family. So I'm gonna just focus on the 2 families. So there have been 2 families that I'm gonna share with you tonight where the dad allegedly killed his family and then killed himself. I'm gonna take a sip. So in Enoch City, Utah, on January 4th, A young lady by the name of Tasha Height. She was a welfare check. One of her, let me see who the chestnut is, because I put his information a little bit later, or a little bit down on my paper. So let me check. Anyway, a welfare check had come in for the police to go check on Tasha Haight. I think I'm pronouncing that name correctly, Haight. I forget why that they sent the wellness check. Oh, she missed an appointment. Miss Tasha is the wife and the mother of the children in this family. So Miss Tasha Haight, I think it's pronounced Haight. She actually missed an appointment on Wednesday. And so there was a community member that was concerned about her, and they sent the welfare check. If you don't know what a welfare check is, you can actually call the police and ask them just to do a welfare check and check on whoever, check on your neighbor, check on a family member, check on a friend, just to make sure that everything's okay. You know, especially if it's a family member that you talk to every day and you haven't, been able to contact them, and nobody else in the family has heard from them, or none of their friends, they haven't been to work, you can do a welfare check for them to go just to make sure that they're okay. So the police did a welfare check to locate Tasha, and they end up looking for the entire, they were just supposed to be looking for her, but then they ended up looking for the entire family. And what they found on January 4th, based on the reports that I read, that there were 8 bodies found in their 8 family members passed away in their household. It was Michael Haight, Tasha Haight, Tasha's mother, Gail Earl. Then the Haights had 5 children. They had 3 daughters, aged 17 and 12. 17, 12, and 7. And then they had 2 sons, aged 7 and 4. All of the family members were deceased. And it appeared to be a murder-suicide. What the police are still doing their investigation, but what is believed to have happened based on the scene and the evidence that they have currently, it appears that the dad, Mr. Michael Haight, allegedly murdered his family and killed himself. It is noted in the reports that I was reading that Miss Tasha, she did file for divorce on December 21st. Again, the investigation is ongoing. It is unclear if that was a motive or not, but that information was shared in the news report. For the second one, it was a family of 5. So it was Athelia Creighton, Kazan Creighton. It was alleged that they were fatally shot by Robert Creighton on Saturday. I think this was a night, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering the reports correctly, at their home. This actually happened in North Carolina. They also had a 16-year-old and a 10-year-old that passed away as well. So these 5 individual people, not children, but people, 2 children, 3 adults. There were 2 additional individuals that actually were able to flee the home, and they were able to get help, and the police arrived and found the deceased within the home. Again, they're still investigating this particular event, and it was noted that the police had visited the home at other times. The reports didn't say for what purpose, but there was some evidence of the police had visited the home prior to them finding the bodies there. And so it is alleged that the husband, killed these individuals and then turned the weapon on himself. And so let me share this with you. It was noted that the most recent call to the police what happened on January 3rd, and officers did serve an involuntary mental commitment disorder, an involuntary mental commitment order. I apologize that I didn't look up what that is. Maybe I can check it out right now and see exactly what that was. But I wanted to share that with you all because y'all, what do y'all think? Like, I have never been in a mental state where I wanted to harm anybody. So I don't know what was going through the mind of these fathers as they planned and or carried out or allegedly planned and carried out these events that left their family gone, like their entire, at least household family, their entire household family gone. Wow, whew. So an involuntary mental health commitment is the way that a probate court judge can order you to have mental health treatment. Okay, so that is a way a probate court judge can order you to have mental health treatment. And again, that order was served on January 3rd. And this incident, from if I reported correctly, reading the reports, it happened on January 9th. At least that's when the bodies were found. I'm at a loss for words because to me, I don't know what it would take for a man to kill his family, to allegedly kill his family, then turn the gun on himself or turn the weapon on himself. I didn't write down how the families passed away. Okay, so in the second family, it was they were fatally shot. So that was a firearm. And for the first one, I didn't write that down, how they were, how, not like what led to them being deceased now. But yeah, and even with the first family, again, there was some investigations with the family in years prior. So there was some evidence of whatever going on. The the police chief, Ames, he did not specify what that was. He just noted that there were some investigations with the family in prior years. That was with the Haight family, the Heights, Haigh. I just, it's bringing to mind. I used to watch Criminal Minds. I do not watch it anymore. Haven't watched it in a while, but I used to watch Criminal Minds, trying to get an understanding of a criminal's mind. And there was an episode where the father, he killed his family. Now, this particular episode, he didn't kill himself. Like, he killed his family. He had a wife, and I think they had 2 kids. And it showed you, just standing at the door, cocking the gun, and he had a shotgun. Not a shotgun, he had a double barrel. And he killed while they were sleeping. I can't remember what the conclusion was as far as where his mind was or what was going on with him, but he did. So I don't know what would cause a person to kill their family. I don't know what would cause them to, like, when murder suicides happen. I don't know. I don't understand that. It's just, I don't know. I guess I know in some situations where it's relational, it could be a situation where, like Miss Tasha, she filed for divorce in December 21st. It is possible in order for the divorce to come to fruition, that could have possibly been his way to keep that from happening. He could have been, angry. We don't know because he's not here to tell us, And so, again, in both cases, the investigations are ongoing. I pray for peace for their family members that remain. Pray for peace and comfort for them. So yeah, y'all. So look, y'all, let me get this news. So I just wanted to share that a little bit, but let me get to this other news that I have. So y'all, I didn't realize that the College Board, they have put out, or they have begun offering offer an advanced placement African American studies course They actually did that for 60 states, 60 high schools across the United States this fall. And next year, they're going to increase the schools to 200. So for next year, they're going to increase this class offering to 200. And by 2024, 2025, they will have offered this class to all high schools who wish to be a part of it, who wish to have it instituted, within their class or within their high school. I love it. An advanced study, advanced placement, African American studies class. And so it covers, let's see, it covers literature, political science, and geography. And the class actually covers over 400 years of African American history, y'all. I love this. And the College Board, they have been actually working on this for about 10 years, they said, and they were able to, this is actually one of the first new offerings that the College Board has offered since 2014. So this is 9 years. It's been 9 years since they've offered like a new class for students to take. And so this African American Studies class is it. And I was so excited to read about this. Like, I almost wish I could take it. Like, I wish I could tap into the curriculum because I'm curious to know what moments in the history of Black Americans will they touch, will they tap into? Of course, I'm sure slavery, civil rights movement, I'm sure. And so it's just exciting. I was so excited to hear this, that this is happening so that our children can get some education in Black history, in African American history. They don't have to wait till they get to college like I did. They don't have to wait to get to college before they take a class in African American studies. They can actually take it in high school. So it's so exciting to hear about this. And just so you know, Henry Louis Gates, he's like one of the foremost authority, he's considered one of the foremost authorities in African American history. He actually helped design this course. And so the teachers who took part in this first class of this course being offered in their high schools, they actually met at Howard University. It's the alma mater of one of my cousins. They actually met at Howard to discuss the framework for the African American Studies class and, as a launching pad, if you will, for the class to go forth in high schools. So that's some good news, good news, good news. So yeah, y'all, so I was excited to hear about that. Let me see if I want to share anything else about it. Trevor, I will share this with you. Trevor Packer, who is the Senior Vice President of AP and Instruction at the College Board, he noted that this class will introduce a new generation of students to the amazingly rich cultural, artistic, and political contributions of African Americans. Amen on that. He went on to say, we hope it will broaden the invitation to advanced placement and inspire students with a fuller appreciation of American history, a fuller appreciation of American history, a fuller appreciation of the American story. He didn't say American history, he said the American story. I want to make sure I'm quoting Mr. Packard correctly. He said of the American story, because we got the white version, we need the African American, we need some Native American and some Latino history, and the history of other immigrants who have matriculated to America. So yeah, and of course the Native Americans, they didn't matriculate here, they were already here, this is their native land. But to all of us other immigrants that have come over, I would love to get some more history. But I believe this African Americans, this AP African American Studies class is imperative because Black people built this country. This country was built on the backs of Black people, the backs of enslaved people. We built this doggone country. Our blood, our sweat runs through every inch of buildings, ground. It's all in it. Native American blood too. I don't want to get that, Native American blood too. But Black blood runs. under the Black blood at the White House, Black blood at all these other legislative buildings that we have, all these plantation houses, some of them that are still standing on that soil is Black blood and Black sweat and tears. And so we built this doggone country. So it's about time that this advanced placement class is being offered in our high schools. I'm thankful. It's unfortunate it can't be required, but for the 24-25 school year, again, for those high schools who want to take part in having this class offered to their students, they'll have that opportunity. So you all know when it comes to Black history, there's gonna be some opposition. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So y'all, I want y'all to read this. I mean, y'all don't read it. I'm gonna read it. I want y'all to listen to this. Let me get to the letter. Y'all get this. Get this. Get this. Ron DeSantis is the governor of Florida. I don't know how the heck he won over Val Demings, but I don't live in Florida. I'm not there. I don't know, whatever. I digress. As a result of this advanced placement African American studies class being offered through the College Board. Again, it's on 60 campuses this year. It'll be 200 next school year, 23-24, and then 24-25. It'll be offered all across the United States for those high schools who want to take a part. So this is a letter. I don't know if this letter was supposed to get out, but it got out. That was written by, I'm gonna just give you all the names and the information on it. Y'all can actually look this up for yourself. So it says Florida State Board of Education in the heading. It lists Tom Grady, Chair, Ben Gibson, Vice Chair, members Monisha Brown, Esther Bird, Gracie. Oh, I like that. Either Gracie or Gracie. I like that. Posey Christie, Ryan Petty, and Joe York. It is dated January 12, 2023. Next, in the heading where you put who it's from in my letter writing class, Brian Byrne, excuse me, this is who it's to. I'm sorry, they put the to. Normally you will put the from and the to, but they just did the to. So Brian Barnes, Senior Director, College Board, Florida Partnership, and it has an email address. It says, and I'm gonna read it, Mr. Barnes, please allow this letter to serve as confirmation that the Florida Department of Education does not, they say not, N-O-T, not, approve the inclusion of the Advanced Placement African American Studies course in the Florida Course Code Directory and instructional personnel assignments adopted in the state board, this is in parentheses, adopted in State Board of Education Rule 6A-1.09441, Florida Administrative Code, end of the parentheses. As presented, the content of this course is inexplicably contrary to Florida law and significantly lacks educational value. How the heck you gonna tell me that a history class lacks educational value? I'm curious to know if any of the individuals listed in this email who seem to be the State Board of Education in Florida, I'm curious to know, did any of them serve? I'm hoping they did. Did any of them serve in a classroom as an educator? I'm curious to know. Hopefully they did. They're serving on the State Board of Education, so hopefully they have a background in education. I don't think that's a requirement, but I'm just saying, I hope some of them have served in a classroom for them to say that this particular course significantly lacks educational value. Oh my Lord, I can end the broadcast right there and not say no more so I don't get in any trouble with my words. I'm not gonna curse, that's not what I do. Let me keep reading this letter. In the future, should College Board be willing to come back to the table with lawful, historically accurate content DOE, which is the Florida Department of Education, will always be willing to reopen the discussion. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the Office of Articulation at, they put the number, sincerely, the Office of Articulation. Y'all, I just need, I need to walk that now. Ooh, let me walk it out, y'all. Let me walk that out. Let me walk it out. Ooh, praise the Lord. Let me walk it out. Let me walk that down. I walk it out. Y'all, did y'all read it? Did y'all hear what I said? I'm gonna read that last part again. In the future, should College Board be willing to come back to the table with lawful, historically accurate content, then they would be willing to. So the history of enslavement didn't happen. The history of African Americans enslavement didn't happen. The brutality against Black people didn't happen. The dogs, the hoses, the billy clubs, the hanging, the burnings of bodies swinging from trees, the castration, those things didn't happen. We have like we got like the young people say, we got the receipts, we got the pictures, we got the videos, we got the history of the brutality, the violence, the hatred that has been exacted upon Black people. But this is historically inaccurate. Oh my Lord, Lord, Lord. All I can say is that the devil has deceived. He is, the Bible say, this Stephanie say with Stephanie, but y'all know I'm an ordained minister. The Bible say that the devil is a deceiver. These folks in Florida are deceived. Let me tell you. And then I'm going to say they're not deceived because they know exactly what they're doing. They know it. Oh, my Lord, Lord, Lord. I can't even say that they're really deceived because I believe they know exactly what they're doing. If you go back and look at the history of some things that have happened in Florida, like the, oh my gosh, the, I can't even think of it. And I'm seeing the paper right now. Let me see if I wrote it down. Let me see if I wrote it down. They actually have a set of laws, and I think I'm about to look. Oh, I'm gonna find it. I'm about to look it up. So they have enacted a set of laws. Y'all, I tried to read it, but it's like I think the one I saw was 80 pages, so I didn't have time to read through the entire law. And it encompassed a lot. It didn't just encompass critical race theory, and it was a lot in that one week. So I'm about to look it up because I can't think of what it's called. But they have enacted a law that I can't think of what it's called. Oh my Lord, my Lord. Now, I don't even, people just, the Bible say that the people perish for a lack of knowledge. Some people will listen to what somebody else says and take their word for it instead of researching things out and getting an understanding and gaining knowledge for themselves. People heard critical race theory and they took off with it. Republicans started speaking critical race theory, critical race theory, critical race theory. They're teaching critical race theory in the schools with their kids. It's a lie, y'all. There ain't no public school system in none of the United States that have ever taught critical race theory because it is a law course. And it's one that's taken near the end. Like, it's a law course. Lord, people who are studying law, they take this. We don't teach this in the public school systems, y'all. In pre-K through 12, we don't teach this. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. I'm gonna find what I'm looking for, and then I'm gonna move on because it's already. I'm gonna put this down. I think I'm finished with my notes. That's really all that y'all look at. Try to find this letter. It is from the Florida Department of Education. Ron DeSantis. Y'all find the letter for yourselves, okay? So you all can read it for yourselves. And I have read this before with this Ron DeSantis Oh my Lord, 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 why can't I find you? Woo, 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 woo. Oh my Lord, 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 I'm about to find you now. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Woo, I can't even think. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find it. I'm hoping I can run across it just by doing a search for, maybe if I do a search for education. But there is a set of, oh, I might be able to find it here. Because I don't want, oh, that's not it. Let me put these papers down so I can navigate two hands. Um, oh, I cannot find it. Oh, is it the woke act? Is that what it is? Y'all got to read this act. Like y'all, like for real. Okay, so it's called Proposal to, okay, Stop Woke Act. So stop woke activism and critical race theory in schools and corporations. So he put out a stop woke act. Y'all got to read it. Like I read, like it's a lot. Like it's a lot. I read some of it, but I didn't get an opportunity to read all of it because, like I said, it was about 80 pages. The one I saw, and another one I saw, it was like 100, over 100 pages. And I think it was just the way that the typing, or just the way that it was worded. You know how when they do a bill, it sometimes just take like the middle portion of the page. It doesn't take the whole page, and so it ended up being a lot more pages. So it stopped woke. So I'm looking at like a cheat sheet, if you will, or like a summary of some of the highlights of this particular bill that has been introduced. And I think, I can't remember if it passed or not. So I was looking, but I didn't really do an in-depth research about it. So what they have done in Florida is they have codified the Florida Department of Education's prohibition on teaching critical race theory in K-12 schools. It was never taught anyway. Prohibit school districts, colleges, and universities from hiring woke CRT consultants. Let me see if I can see what woke stands for. Okay, so woke stands for stop, is stop, and then the woke wrongs to our kids and employees act. So the Stop the Wrongs to Our Kids and Employees Act. So that was for school. So it says that it's protecting teachers and students. For corporations, it says it's protecting employees and workplaces. So it protects employees against hostile work environment due to critical race theory training. I don't know a company that teaches critical race theory because it's a law course. Consequences, tools for employees and teachers to fight back. Provides employees, parents, and students a private right of action. It strengthens enforcement authority of the Florida Department of Education. Those are just highlights. If you want to get the nitty gritty, read that bill, y'all. That bill, I'm telling you, that bill it's a lot. It has so many pieces of information that they are addressing, and that's just me reading through the half of the first page. And I was just like, this is too much. I can't even comprehend this right now. I can't do it right now. It's a lot, y'all. So anyway, so he's decided that this advanced placement African American studies course will not be a benefit to the children in Florida. I hope that the Black families in Florida fight back. I'm just Black families, white families, whoever, but I hope that they fight back against this. This is ridiculous, y'all. Like, how ignorant can you be to have put out a statement like that and to add a word? Like, y'all, Ron DeSantis is a Cuban American, and I'm gonna leave that there. I think he white. I don't know, and I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But he is Cuban American. My hope for him in the future would for him to be a representative for all cultures and for all individuals of all backgrounds, and not just appeal to white. It seems to me just appealing to the white people in his state. And I'm done with the news. My water, oh, my water's gotten cold, but it's okay. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Y'all give me these next 35 minutes, and I promise by 8 o'clock, I'm going to have to talk to you. I'm going to take a sip. I read earlier that Aunt Wanda's sipping on some H2O. So look, y'all, about my water bottle. Okay, I just wanted to show it to you. Let me hide that. So these are the stickers that I got from my Melanin Pop-In that I got from the accessorized shop where I get my earrings. That's where I got these earrings from. And this is my, which one is, I'm a strong melanin queen who loves my brown skin. Black beauty comes in all shades. Woo-hoo. So this is my water bottle. And I brought it over here, not necessarily to show y'all, but to drink some water. Oh, that's good, y'all. So y'all know I have my prayer cup. Oh, hey mom. Hey mom, how you doing? Y'all know I have my prayer cup, not one that she gave me. She gave me another one, y'all. So she gave me a thankful, grateful, blessed from Psalm 107 and 1. Woo-hoo. So I got me a new aluminum. She know I love my aluminum. She got me a new aluminum cup. I got this one of my Christmas gifts from my Aunt Wanda. So thank you, Aunt Wanda. So this is my Christmas gift to myself. I got myself 3 new cups. So it was a farmer's market, you all. The farmer's market here, they do a holiday, what they call it, a holiday market. And so I went to the farmer's market. They always have it in November. It's always in November, if I'm not October, November. And so this year I got me 3, y'all. So I didn't mean to keep all of these. I actually bought 1 for myself and I was gonna give 2 away. But y'all, I was just like, I'm about to keep all 3 of these cups because I like them. So this is my butterfly. Oh, this is the one I got for me. So, and it, it just opens right there. So I can, this is keeps things nice and hot or cold, but nice and hot. I haven't even used this one yet, y'all, but this is my butterfly cup. It's all shimmery and shiny. So I just wanted to show y'all, I'm just gonna talk for the rest of the time. Y'all, this is one of my, I was gonna give this one away, but I decided to keep it, y'all. And it says, you are never alone, Matthew 28 and 2, chosen, 1 Thessalonians 1 and 4, always love, Romans 8 and 38, capable, Mark 10, 27, created, Genesis 1 through 31, beautiful, Ecclesiastes 3 and 11, victorious, Romans 8 and 37, enough, you are enough. Come on and hear somebody. 2 Corinthians 12 and 9, strong, Philippians 4, 13, amazing. Psalm 139 and 14. So I got the you are in the front, and then you are, got my words and my scriptures. Like I said, I got this from the farmer's market. It's a Black-owned business, a young lady, African-American young lady, she was selling these. So that's my aluminum. And I love this, I love the top because it's real strong and sturdy and it covers up. And so I do use these around the house because when I'm around the house, I fill my water bottles up. And that's what I take with me if I'm moving around the kitchen. Occasionally when I do take water into the living room, nobody else can drink water in my living room with me. But when I take water into the living room, I usually have one of my containers with me. Ooh, I need some water because I'm about to start coughing. Hold on, y'all. So I love that one. And I actually was going to give this one away too, but I decided to keep it. It's the same, y'all. Just different, has a different young lady, says you are. Same, amazing, important, special, love, unique, kind. So I love this, you all. Trying to get the glare off. I don't know if that's the glare from my glasses. So let me take it off. See all those beautiful Black women? So yeah, so this is my other water bottle that I keep. And y'all, this, my cousin Nika, if you all want to buy some t-shirts from her or cups, I will put her Instagram in the description. But she made this, you all. It says, bless, bless, bless. So this is for my cousin Mika. Well, it's mine, but I got it from her business. Can y'all see it good? So I don't know if this is original for Stephanie, But she does make, oh, it says just blessed. Just blessed. And when she sent me the picture for this, I was like, that's mine. Don't give that to nobody else. I got you. When I get home, I'm gonna purchase that one. That was mine. So I got that one. I actually, y'all, I don't have the other one. She did make me some more. She made me some special ones. She made me one for Sip and Say. She made me one for the Stephanie Humphrey channel. I'm excited to show you. But when I went home like 2 weeks ago, I forgot to get them. So I won't have them until next month. I don't think I'll get them until next month, unless she's but she's not gonna send them to me. Anyway, so I'm not gonna have those until February, but I do have me a Sip and Say with Stephanie. And I have a Stephanie Humphrey channel. I actually got an Aunties Against Abuse. And so she did send me the pictures of those, and they look really good. So I'm excited to be able to share them with you when I get them. Actually, I don't need my glasses anymore, so I'm going to cover these up. All right, y'all. So I wanted to let you all know that I did start. So do y'all have anything new that you purchased for yourself during the holidays? Something that you can use, that makes you happy, that brings you joy? These cups, you all, bring me so much joy because I drink water like all day, every day. And again, like when I'm around the house, I always have a covered container to keep. Most of the time I have a covered container. I do have some like jars that I like to drink out of that's open, but I like to have a covered container usually when I'm around the house. But did you all treat yourself during the holidays, or did you do anything special, or did you purchase a special gift for yourself? That's all I got for myself, y'all, was some cups. And I got a few other things from the holiday market, but some of the, like I got some candles, Black owned company, got some hand poured candles. They didn't smell as strong as I wanted. They smelled strong, but the scent wasn't lasting. And so I ended up getting some for me and some for gifts, but hopefully it was okay for gifts. I didn't realize until after the fact that they weren't really lasting. But I got some of that and a few other things. But yeah, that's about all I got for myself for Christmas, y'all. Did y'all get something? Y'all can add it to the chat if you want to. So look, y'all, so I embarked upon a new journey. I did not make New Year's resolutions for 2023. Did you all make resolutions? If you did, throw it in the chat. Let me know, what are you doing new this year? What are your resolutions, if you made any? What are some promises that you made to yourself? What are some commitments that you have decided to make for yourself? Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna tell you mine. Wait a minute, let me get my days right. I think it was last Monday. Yes, it was. Actually, it was. Has it been that long? Hold on. No, it was last Wednesday on January 11th. I started my exercise routine with my fitness instructor. So my fitness instructor is Snatched by D. It's my cousin, Denidra. She is a fitness instructor, and I've been telling her for the last year, I think almost 2 years, I'm about to, start with you. And so I made this commitment to myself to get healthy, physically healthy this year. So we started I had my first class with her last Wednesday. We have had 1, 2, 3, we've had 4 classes so far. The classes this week, she worked me this week. That first week, I think she took it a little easy on me because I told her I needed the toddler class. I didn't need a beginning class. I needed the toddler class. That's what I need. That's why I told her to give me the toddler class. And so I think she took it easy on me last week. But this week, she worked my legs and she worked my arms. And I ain't gonna say I was mad with her last night. I mean, last night, but I will say that I took some pictures of myself that I am gonna post on my blog, where I'm keeping my followers updated about my journey of getting healthier physically, shedding some of these pounds. I'm gonna post those pictures, and I have a few things I want to say about her. But for working me, for working me. And so, but I have really enjoyed taking classes with my cousin. Knowing her really helps to put me at ease and to make me feel comfortable about how I look, and my uncoordination. I'm going to talk about me. I feel like I'm a very coordinated person. Like, I love to dance. I have rhythm. I feel very coordinated. But a few of those moves that she taught me let me know how uncoordinated I could be at times. And so One of the moves that she shared with me, yeah, I had to modify it just a little bit because I was a little off. I was off. It was a side to side and touching knee, and I could not get it together. I said, "Can I adjust this so I can get this thing together?" And she said, "Do what you got to do." So once I adjusted it, I found a rhythm, and I was all good. But y'all, she is really giving me a good workout. Y'all, I feel so like I might end up. Well, I might take my pressure while I'm sitting here. I have a blood pressure monitor because my doctor has been on me for the last 2 years to take blood pressure medicine. Y'all, don't tell my doctor what I'm about to tell y'all. Don't y'all tell my doctor what I'm about to tell you. She prescribed me blood pressure medicine because she was like, we really need to get this pressure down because it's been high. It really has been high, y'all. We need to get this pressure down. Blood pressure, medicine will help you do it. So last year, I told her, I said, but let me try to get it off myself. So I promised I would exercise. I didn't. So that was the year. The year before for my physical last year. So last year when it was time, she was like, "We're going." So I said, "You can prescribe it, but I probably won't take it." She said, "But I need you to take this so we can get your pressure down. We don't want you having a heart attack. We don't want you having a stroke." Like she laid it on. I wish I would have bought my package over here, but it's in my cabinet right now in my pantry, still sealed up. I got the prescription bill. It's still. I haven't even opened the package to take the medication out of the package that the pharmacy gave me, and then I had a nerve to seal it up in a Ziploc bag. I said, I'm not. I refuse to take. Y'all, I know I need this medication because I really need to get my pressure down, but I refuse to take, because she even told me, well, Stephanie, you can take it now. We can, get your pressure down, get your exercise in together. Because I eat healthy for the most part. I have my moments, but for the most part, I do eat healthy meals. And I'm gonna tell you, I have something else I promised myself. So I just need to exercise. Just need to work to get some of this weight off this body. And so I was like, I want to do this naturally. I do not want to take anything synthetic into my body to get this pressure down. So I was like, I've got to exercise. So that's one of the main reasons, or actually the main reason, that I was like, I need some help. Like, I'm going to need some help to keep me motivated and to keep me consistent and to keep me accountable for being my healthiest self. So my cousin is helping me do that. And y'all, she don't play no games. Like, it's like, I'm her cousin, but she don't take no pity on me, child. She has let me make, like I said, that modification just so I can get myself together. But she like put, and she's encouraging. She pumps me up. She keeps me encouraged. Boy, I just, so y'all, this week was a struggle. I ain't even gonna lie. She was working the heck out of my body this week, but it feels good to me. And you know what, y'all, and I might take my pressure while I'm on, but I'm gonna take my pressure before the night is over. When I checked my pressure yesterday, it had come down, y'all, from when I took it earlier this year. And so I do have a blood pressure monitor that I use right here at home. The drugstore in my area was closing. They were switching companies. So switching from one drug company to the other. And so everything that was under the old drug company was 75% off. Some stuff was 80% off. And so they had these, I actually ended up getting two. So it's a cuff. And so I've been monitoring my blood pressure. It's something that my doctor has been telling me to do as long as she's been wanting to put me on blood pressure medicine. So for the last 2 years, she has been encouraging me to take my blood pressure. I've had this machine in my closet for 2 years. Since 2019, because it was before the pandemic. So since 2019, this blood pressure medicine, not blood pressure medicine, this blood pressure cuff has been in my closet since 2019. And I just took it out this year because I was like, I've got to do better. I've got to make this commitment to myself to get healthy. I can't do a resolution, but I can make a commitment to myself to be healthy. So I'm taking my exercise classes. I'm keeping a check on my blood pressure, and I am documenting as I take it. I actually document the date the time, where I take my pressure, which is here at the house. Um, and I document my pulse, like both my numbers, my diastolic, the diastolic and the systolic, and then I document my pulse at the time. And I actually bought a because I had some, some funds in an account that I use to get, some healthcare products. So I actually bought me, I'm looking at it right now, I bought me a wrist blood pressure monitor that I'm going to keep with me when I go to, I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it in my car or if I'm going to keep it at work, but it just came the end of last week. And so I'm looking at it right now. I haven't tried it out to see how the two compare to each other, to see, if they're fairly accurate or fairly close to each other. But I'll show it to you. It's actually a wrist monitor. And they had this one on sale because I had those funds to use before the end of the year. I decided to get it. So it's digital. I haven't even I've opened it, but I haven't even tried it yet. So it just fits right here on my wrist, and it takes my systolic, diastolic, and my pulse. And so I wanted to say something. Oh, I wanted to say that this actually works on batteries, the bigger one, but it actually has an outlet for a DC, for a cord. So it does have an outlet for that. It didn't come with a cord, and I haven't even looked to see if I have one here at the house in my bag where I keep all my cords and different things. But I got this one, like I said, to keep on me, so I can keep a check. I haven't taken it to work yet because I want to try it out here to see how it compares to the bigger one that I use. But those are two ways that I'm keeping healthy, you all: my exercising, and then my blood pressure. And taking the exercise classes with Snatched by Dee. I will put her link in the description. It's helping me to be motivated to exercise the days that I don't meet with her. And so that's been good. Normally, we do a 30-minute workout right now because I told her, like I said, I need the toddler. So we're doing 30 minutes now, but on my own, I usually do 10 to 15. And that's about all I can handle at this time, which I'm going to work up to 30 minutes every day, but this is my toddler steps. I'm taking baby steps. And so I do eat fairly healthy, like I said. What I have promised, and I did it tonight, was the first night I did it. What I have committed to do, you all, is because my doctor told me she wants me to go, or she has recommended that I go on a strictly plant-based diet. I'm not ready for that yet, but what I have committed to do is to eat my meats during lunchtime, and then eat a plant-based diet for dinner. Tonight was the first night that I've done it. I actually have some vegetables in my refrigerator that I'll probably end up cooking tomorrow, Saturday. I got some fresh green beans. I've got some collards in there and some cabbage to cook. And I have some zucchini and squash. So I'll be cooking that so I can have some vegetables. I always eat vegetables. Well, for the most part, I eat vegetables at lunchtime anyway. I love vegetables. I grew up on vegetables. We had a garden, shucking corn, shelling peas, snapping beans. So I love me some vegetables, but I'm gonna just do vegetables for dinner. And I will keep y'all posted on my journey blog. I'll put the link in the description so that you all can stay posted on my journey. And I'm so excited today. I didn't have any meat for dinner. I did stop and get me some breakfast this morning. So I did have 2 strips of bacon this morning with my eggs and biscuit and my grits. I had some grits this morning. So I had my 2 strips of bacon today. And then I had meatballs. I had my cherry glazed meatballs. They were really good for lunch with my carrots, with some glazed carrots. And then for dinner, I had a salad. I shouldn't be eating starch, y'all, but I had a salad, had some mac and cheese. It's only because I need to cook my greens. I need to cook my cabbage and my collard greens. I need to cook my greens. So that's what I have for dinner. And so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I have committed to myself to do. And I had some fries. I did have some fries, y'all. So that was 2 starches. I'm like, I don't need to eat these 2 starches, but this is what I have cooked right now. So this is what I'm gonna go with. And so that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna try to stick with just no more than 1 meat a day, which is for lunch. I'm still working on breakfast. I'm working breakfast out because I just recently started eating breakfast more, like actually eating breakfast food for breakfast more. So I'm gonna have to work that out, how I'm gonna navigate that, because I love me some bacon. I don't eat much sausage, y'all, but I love me some bacon. Matter of fact, I got bacon in the freezer. I love bacon. And so it's gonna be 1 to 2 meats a day. But for dinner, I don't want any meats for dinner. So we'll see how that works out. I may have to make adjustments, but we'll see. Today's the first day. I'm one day at a time, sweet Jesus. I'm gonna take it one day at a time. So those are some things, you all, that I have decided to do for myself, to commit to myself to stay healthy. Okay, I still do my yoga. I still do my mindfulness, my breathing exercises, and so I'm working on it. You all, I have told you about, so those are some other practices that I have put in place to support myself. I do want to start taking getting massages again, but the time, like my evenings are so busy, I don't know if I can start it again, but it has been something that I'm thinking about. My massage therapist is Nicole Honeycutt. And so I did look up her website this weekend. I was like, I'm really ready to start massage back, but we're just gonna have to see. So that may be an additional way that I will take care of myself. And you all, I want to tell y'all this, and I'm gonna put it in the blog. Denidra worked me so much yesterday that I pampered myself after that workout, y'all. I got cleaned up and I pampered myself. I did my feet. I did a satin hands for my feet, satin hands on my hands, and I did my facial. I was gonna do my facial tonight, y'all. I got all my ingredients over here to do my facial because I wanted to share the products with you. So we'll see how it goes. But so I did my feet, I did my hands, my satin hands. I buffed my nails. I have this kit that one of my parents gave for me. It's this really nice kit that it files and buffs and shines your nails just with a little kit. So I was doing that. I did my facial. I didn't get my massage fit my massager out so that I can massage my shoulders. So I was gonna do that. But then I pulled my Bible out and I'm gonna think about no massages, anymore. But yeah, so those are some things what are some ways that you're taking care of yourself? Like, what are some self-care tips or self-care that you're doing for yourself? What are your commitments or promises that you've made to yourself? Go ahead and drop those in the live chat so we can chat about it a little bit, okay? All right. So as promised, I am doing a review for Flawless Natural Soap. So look, y'all, my sister was here and I was telling her that I started a new, and let me pull up the website while I'm talking so I can share everything with you. I was telling my sister that Bianca, who owns Flawless Natural Soaps, that she had a new formula for her face mask and that I purchased it and purchased the other items that go along with the facial regimen. Y'all, I love it. You all have heard me say in the past that my skin is so sensitive and certain products break me out or irritate my skin or cause like itching and redness. Not so much redness, but like itching. And then usually it's like what you call it? Irritation, like right around this area in particular, and it shows up like scales or whatever. Y'all. And so this is her black soap. I've used the black soap in the past, but this is a new formula. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was nervous to get this formula because when I was looking at the ingredients, these ingredients are very different from the ingredients she had for her first line of black soap. Y'all, this is good. Y'all, before we get there, because I think I am going to quickly do my facial. Before we get there, let me get some Rucker Roots. I'm going to have to change my title. Let me tell you about my Rucker Roots. Rucker Roots had a sale during the Thanksgiving holiday for Black Friday. So I actually got me a new line of their products. It is my glasses. It's papaya and mango shampoo. It's the Nourish and Restore. They had all their products for $6.99, child. And I racked up. $6.99. So that's the shampoo. And it's a Nourish Plus Restore. And it's the papaya seed oil and mango butter and avocado oil. So it's a combination of those three. And then I got the deep conditioning mask. So this is what I use for my deep conditioner. I love these products. Y'all, get you some of this. This is so So good. It's the Nourish Plus Restore Papaya and Mango Shampoo and the Nourish and Restore Papaya and Mango Deep Conditioning Mask. Get you some of this Rucker Roots. I love this on my hair. I only use Rucker Roots products on my hair, all right, for my shampoo and conditioner. So let me show y'all. So this is what I normally use. And I got it upside down because I only got a little bit left. But this is what I would normally use for Rucker Roots. It's a turnip, carrot, and ginger root oils. So this is a conditioner, and then the ginger, carrot, and turnip shampoo. So I use this combination. This is what I was using, and I'm still using it. But once I got my papaya mango, that's what I've been using for the last several washes. And so they also have a leave-in conditioner that I hadn't tried before, but it's a GTC, just like the shampoo and the conditioner. It's a ginger, turnip, and carrot daily leave-in conditioner. And I can spray this on my hair, you all, and either brush it or comb it or pick it out, whatever I feel like doing at the time. And this is what I use as, I don't use this every day, but I can use this. It recommends you can use this daily, apply daily leave-in conditioner to wet or dry hair, can be used as a daily refresher, detangler, and or styling aid to moisturize dry strands and enhance curls. No rinsing is necessary. It's a leave-in conditioner. I'm surprised I was able to read that, but it's a leave-in conditioner. I really love this as well. So I've been using this. Now you all, this product right here, it is a papaya mango buttermilk. This did not work well on my hair, but honestly, I have not found any product, any product that I've tried that's buttermilk that has worked on my hair. Even when my hair was longer and the curls were more defined, none of the buttermilks really worked well on my hair. So this is not a reflection of the product, it's just a reflection of my hair. So I would encourage you to try the buttermilk, because y'all, I have seen them use this like some of the videos on Rucker Roots, and it works on folks' hair. It's just my texture, especially right now, it's just not, it's just not working for my texture of hair. But I still recommend this, y'all. I'm gonna get somebody in my family gonna get this. So like I have this one, I have this one still wrapped up, because they wrap their products very nicely when they ship it. So y'all see this is still in the bubble wrap. It hadn't even been open. When I go home next time, I'm taking this home, and whoever want it, they're gonna get it. Okay, because it doesn't work for my texture here. But I'm still glad to have tried it, because Rucker Roots has some great products. They actually have a limited edition line right now. They partner with somebody. Let me see if I can find it. They have partnered with somebody. It's called the Slay. It's called Slay and something. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. And I'll put the link in the live chat. Oh, my Aunt Wanda says she has those. She has these products. Oh, good. Yes, Aunt Faye uses, yes, Rucker Roots have. It's two sisters, y'all. It's a Black-owned company, a woman-owned company. It's two sisters who put out this product, and y'all, I will not go back to you. There is another young Black lady who has a, it's called the Natural Hair Care. She has some conditioner that I want to try. I haven't purchased it yet, but when I do, because I do want to try, I will let you on. It's like a deep conditioner, so it would not replace my Rucker Roots at all. It would just enhance, just a deep conditioner for my hair. It would just enhance. It would not replace. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So the Slayology and Rucker Roots have joined together to do an ultra hydrating shampoo, a deep conditioning mask, and a leave-in heat protectant. So y'all check out I put the website in the live chat, and I'll add it to the description, so y'all check it out. It's available, they said, for a limited time, so you might want to go ahead and get you some of that now, and I need to get me some. So that's available. So that's my Rucker Roots. Okay, let me get back to my Flawless Natural soaps, you all. So look, y'all, this is a black soap. Oh Lord, it's all dirty. That's because I've been using it. So it's the black soap, and the scripture is Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's masterpiece. I really need to put my glasses on. So y'all can read Ephesians 2:10 for yourself. I'm really struggling. I don't want to strain my eyes. So this is a masterpiece. It is it's a cleansing mud. I'm sorry, she changed the name. The first one was The first one was the black soap, but this one is called Cleansing Mud, okay? And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So I use this first, this is my cleansing mud, and then I use the toning serum. This is part 2 in my facial routine. I'm gonna move my wine glass over. And then step 3 is my restored, excuse me, moisturizer. Okay, so this is flawless, 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 flawless. Natural soaps, y'all. I'm tripping. It's about time for me to go to bed. So this is my flawless natural soap. I'm gonna put her website in the description so you can look up these for yourself. I'm actually going to add it to the live chat and then I will put it in the description. So my Aunt Wanda said she still uses the brown, and I do. I love this. Yes, Aunt Wanda, get you some papaya and mango. Let me see how, I can't remember how it smells. It has a good scent to it. It has a really fruity papaya scent, mango scent. And I just love the way it makes my hair feel. My hair feels nice and clean after I use the Rucker Roots products, both lines of their products. And so I will forever use Rucker Roots. As long as the Lord blesses me to be able to work and take care of myself, I'm gonna be using some Rucker Roots. All right, so you all, I have 4 minutes. I'm gonna clean my face really quickly, y'all, because I want you all to see my routine, and I'm gonna do it very quick. I'm gonna take my earrings off, and I want you all to see the products. Let me see if I can get my computer closer, because you may want to get this for yourself. So I just want you to see. So I'm gonna get my computer a little closer so you all can see my face. And so get me some sanitizer. I should have brought my water closer, but I didn't. So this is what I use, you all. I use a facial, I don't even know, a facial brush to cleanse my face. And so I actually have the brush attachment. I have the pumice attachment. And then I haven't used the buffer attachment, but I have like the soft sponge attachment. I call this a buffer, but can y'all see it? It's actually like a soft sponge. So for the purpose of this demonstration, for my flawless natural soaps, this is my update. This for my sister. I'm doing this for my sister because she said I should give an update. So I'm doing this for my sister. I'm actually going to use the pumice, which is my favorite to use. I'm actually going to move my computer out of the way because I keep this so I can live chat with you all. So I'm gonna actually move this so I can get my water close to me, because y'all be done drop my water on my computer. I'm clumsy, praise the Lord. So I attach my pumice. I usually just, sometimes I wet it. Let me put a little water on it. Got a little water there. Y'all see it drip, got a little water. And I usually just squirt 1, maybe 2. Hopefully you all can see how it's coming out. It's black, just like me, praise the Lord. Y'all see it? And so normally what I do is I'll like touch my face a little bit just to put it there. I turn my pumice on. And I just cleanse this beautiful face of mine. Looking like my mama and some parts of my daddy. Hey daddy, if you're on, I need to call you. So I just cleanse my face. And I'm very gentle, close to my eye, of course. And I do get my nose, because they need to be washed too, praise the Lord. Yeah, this feels so good. It's just like a moisturizer, not a moisturizer, but a massage to my face is what I want to say. Just a massage to my face. It just feels so good. And this is part of my self-care routine, y'all. I usually do this at the morning time. Sometimes I'll cleanse my face at night. I probably should do it more, but normally I cleanse my face in the morning before I go to work. So this is a special treat because I have not cleansed my face at night any this week. Yes, I have. Let me stop telling the untruth. Yes, I did. I forgot I did. All right, so that's it. I'll rinse that off later. I usually rinse it off before I even rinse my face off. So let me get a little more sanitizer. My water is straight up cold because it was hot when I first put it here. But it's straight up cold. So I got my back up, covered in the blood. Praise God. It's nice and cold, but it's supposed to be cool because to cleanse your face, you know, when you wash off the soap or whatever facial cleanser you use, you should splash it with cool water. I forget what that does. It's been a while since I did the study, but I've been doing this for a long time now. I cannot remember the benefits of it. But usually I will be splashing my face. But because I'm not over a sink, we're going to use this back off of mine. And so it's recommended that when you wipe your face, even if you're wiping your face like in the morning, you go up to keep the wrinkles from coming. You go up. I don't know. Somebody taught me that. I actually don't know who taught me that, but you just take it up. But keep the wrinkles from forming. John and wrinkles gonna come, but you know, we do what we can to stay looking healthy and young, right? We do what we can. And then I'm gonna go down. Now I do go down on my nose. I like to get them corners. And then for your eyes, so you're supposed to use your middle finger, not your middle finger, but your ring finger to just make sure, because your eye right under your eye is very delicate. So even when you're applying moisturizer or your concealer, you're supposed to use your ring finger and you always take it in. Okay, take it in. All right. I don't know who taught me that either, but that's just what I learned over the years. I'm gonna wipe my mouth. Okay. Now that my face, I'm gonna let it get a little get. All right, so you all, so what's next is the toning serum. Okay, the toning serum is next. And it is on a syringe. I'm gonna move this water because I done told y'all I don't want to deny nothing time. So I'm gonna get a little bit of sanitizer. Do y'all, wait a minute. My Aunt Wanda said that the way she takes care of herself is that she goes to bed early and she eats healthy. Amen on that, Aunt Wanda. Amen on that. So look, y'all put in the chat, do you all have a night care routine that you do every night to take care of yourself or just to help enhance you having a beautiful, peaceful, restful night? Is there anything that you do? Just go ahead and drop it in the chat, or you can add it to the description later. Y'all know what? I'm gonna put my computer back here because I forgot I'm recording from a podcast listener. So podcast listeners, if I went quiet on you, I'm so sorry. I moved my computer out of the way, but I am back. So hopefully you can hear me clearly. So look, y'all, I'm taking my, like I said, this is a toning serum. So it's just a syringe. So normally, you know, y'all know how we do a syringe. Y'all know if y'all had kids, y'all probably had to get them a little bit of medication from the syringe. So I'm going to get just a little, and this a little goes a long way, you all. So I usually just put a little bit on my middle finger and my ring finger. And I'll just usually just dot my face. Oh, need a little bit more. And I usually just, sometimes I overdo it. But again, I just spread my toning. This is a toner. You know how you, after you wash your face, you always put a toner to finish getting out the impurities off of your skin. So this is a toner. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know that this toner works that way because most the toners that I used to use, I would use a cotton ball with it. I use it like as an astringent, and it would help get the rest of the impurities that maybe the cleanser missed. But I can't remember. I'm using this. I don't know why. Just because Bianca said to use it, and I'm using it, and I like it. So let me see if it says exactly what the serum is for. So I know, right? I know I read it when I purchased it, but y'all, I don't remember. So the benefits of the, oh, she changed it. Okay, so she changed this up a little bit too, but the benefits of the, so it's got a different name, y'all. Let me make sure I'm on the right product because maybe she has two out now. So maybe Bianca is reformulating her reformulating her products because the name of it has changed. So this is a toning serum, but now on the website it says renewed facial serum. I am assuming it does about the same things, but I can't say. Let me see if my scripture the same. Isaiah 40:31. Yep, Isaiah 40:31. So I'm gonna read what she put here because I think I'm not even gonna think, I'm not even gonna guess it. I'm not even gonna guess. I'm gonna just leave it be. I'm gonna just leave it. I can't read this. I'm just gonna leave it be since it's different now. So this is a toning serum, but now the website has been updated to renewed facial serum. Okay. And because it's all a serum, I'm thinking it would do about the same thing, like restore balance, restore moisture to the skin, rich in vitamins. I'll have to see what vitamins are in this particular one since this is a new product. I'm gonna leave it there since it's because I don't even want to try to speculate about it. I'm gonna have to do some research and see even if the ingredients are the same. Bianca may have just updated the name, you all. Water, glycerin. Okay, the ingredients are the same. Vitamin E, magnesium. Yeah, magnesium. Yeah, I need to stop trying to read this. Okay, so the ingredients are looking the same for those first like 1, 2, 6 ingredients that I'm reading. They are the same, so it might just be an update in name. Okay, so I'm gonna say that it's used to protect, it's used to heal, it's used to hydrate, it's used to, like I said, rich in vitamins, because I did see the vitamin E in this one. Leaf juice, carrot seed oil, restores balance and moisture. Okay, so it does all that. Y'all can read it for yourself. I don't put the link in. Okay, so then I end up with the restored moisturizer, Y'all, this moisturizer is so thick, and even though I have been using this for, I think, about 2 months now, to me, I haven't used a lot of it. Can y'all see that? With the light, you might not be able to see. There we go. I haven't really used a lot of it, in my opinion, for me to have been using it for about 2 months now. But anyway, this is a moisturizer. So this helps to replenish moisture, because even after you tone, you need to replenish the moisture back to your skin. So even though the toner does some of that, you still need an actual product that says moisturizer to add the moisture back to your skin. Okay, and still, except for on my nose, we're doing our up motion. Usually I pull out enough. Usually I'm heavy handed with this. Yes. Oh, my skin feels so good. It feels refreshed. It feels clean. It feels light and airy to me. It's supple. Ooh, all right. So y'all, that was it. Oh, I only took you 8 minutes over. So this again, hold on a second. And this moisturizer is thick, you all. It's very thick. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, it is thick. So you only need a little bit to replenish the moisture in your skin. And so that is my Flawless Natural Soaps routine, the Masterpiece Cleansing Mud. Y'all can see the mud where I just be squirting out. This toning serum. We put that back on. And then, did y'all see that? I know it's kind of hard with the light. And then ending it with the restored moisturizer, excuse me. And the scripture here is 1 Peter 5:10. I told y'all that Bianca asked scripture to every single one of her products. She is a saved woman of God. She is a new mommy. Her and her husband just had their baby a few months ago. She's a new mommy. And so I'm really excited for her family growing and embarking upon a new journey as parents. So that's my Flawless Natural Soaps update, you all. I'm still using soaps from Flawless Natural Soaps. I use the lip balm. I'm finishing up one lip balm. I'm going to use the next lip balm. I'm going to have to ask Bianca, is she, because I got those lip balms Christmas before last, and the one that I'm still using has lasted me the entire year. And so that was the peppermint, and I think I have the honey. I think the honey lip balm is the one that I'm going to be pulling out next. So I'm still using Bianca's products. They are the absolute best. My skin feels so good. Her products, Bianca's products, do not irritate my skin. They do not cause any blemishes or rashes or anything. And it's her products have just done me well. Um, and again, I have not had any irritation. I haven't had any blemishes or anything on my face since I've been using this for about 2 months now. And so I love her products. They're all natural. And I just love the company and I love the products. And so I definitely recommend Flawless Natural Soap with Bianca. Get you some of that. The soaps are wonderful. What else have I used? The oils. Yeah, I'm due for an order of oils because I gave some oils away. I made a big oil purchase. I gave oils away. I've been using oil. So I think I have the last oil bottle that I have. I used the rest last night. I have about that much left in one bottle. And so it's time this weekend. I'll probably be putting an order in because it's time for me to get some more oils. I love her oils. There's the eucalyptus, the lavender, and the rose. The rose, the lavender used to be my favorite, but that rose, oh, that rose is now my favorite. And one thing I love about it is like after I take my shower, and I usually put on just some clothes around the house. And then before I go to bed, I'll put my pajamas on. And so, kind of depending when I pull, like if it's, I'm taking most, if I'm taking my shower at night, I'm usually in those clothes for about an hour. So when I get home the next night, those clothes are going right on. So I do stuff around the house and then clean up again and whatever. That's the oil is still, I still feel so fresh because the oils have soaked into the clothing, and so I can still smell that fragrance. And I absolutely love it. The rose, y'all, is my absolute favorite. So you all get you some oils, get you some facial products from Bianca, get you some soaps from Bianca. Her products are absolutely amazing. Her products, I don't think they've gone up in price. You all know everything has gone, eggs, everything has gone up. Let me see, because I haven't had to buy any soaps in a while. So all the product prices look to be about the same, so get y'all some Bianca. That's all I have for tonight, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I think I don't have any other products or items over here to show you. So again, thank you so much for joining me right here on the Sip and Say with Stephanie. I do want to share with you all that I will be hosting, let me pull up my website, because I will be hosting some classes to get us well all the way around, not just for our physical health, but to get us well all the way around. So let me tell you what classes we'll be hosting right here on the Stephanie Humphrey channel. All of them, or most of them, will be the second Thursday. So it will be under Be Free Ministries on the second Thursday, but they are classes that I'm hoping you will join us on because I believe they will be of benefit to you. So on February 9th, I have not updated my website, but Sister Kathy Russell will be joining us. She's going to teach a class on relationships. So family relationships, romantic relationships, and coworker relationships. She was like, how much time do I have? I said, as much time as you need. So she is going to share that teaching with us. It was actually a teaching that we were to do during the Pocketbook Exchange Fellowship in October, but Sister Kathy was unable to join us. So she is going to present that teaching to us on February 9th, right here at 6:30 p.m. Y'all, we're still meeting at 6:30 p.m. So getting in relationships, right, y'all? On March 9th, Evangelist Sabrina Amerson, Vereen, she is going to teach I Matter, my mental and emotional health. On April 13th, my cousin Deaconess Tasha Owens is going to teach Money Matters, Be Smart About It. On May 11th, I have asked a fitness instructor to teach our Fit, Firm, Fabulous, and Fine fitness class. So I'm waiting to hear back from her. On June 8th, I have asked a realtor to teach us about home buying basics so that we can become homeowners this year or in the upcoming year. We'll have all the basics, the foundational principles we'll need to purchase our first home or our fifth home or our 10th. On July 13th, I have asked my cousin Snatched by D to teach my summer body workout. I've got this. So waiting to hear back from her. And April 10th, it'll be a teaching on either self-care or nutrition. I think I might end up doing a mindfulness and yoga class for August if I'm unable to secure a nutritionist. So you all, we are wanting to minister to your spiritual health, your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health, and just your holistic health, y'all, your overall well-being. So the Lord has blessed us to host those classes this year on Thursdays at 6:30, the second Thursdays at 6:30, and I hope that you'll be able to join us. I also already added the dates for the October Pocketbook Exchange. I've added dates for our virtual celebration of Thanksgiving in November, and I've added the December dates for our virtual celebration of Jesus Christ. We're not going to use Christ as an acronym this time. We're actually going to do some other Christmas songs. We're still focusing on Christmas songs, so we'll do that in December. I actually need to update the dates for December. I also want to let you know in April, I'm going to be hosting a 7-night celebration for the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I need to secure my speakers. And once I do that, I will post that information on the website. Well, I'll probably post the information as I'm securing my speakers. I've already got one, that's me. I already got my dates down, my topics down. I just have to get my other speakers. I'm also gonna do the summer gathering in June, and I'll add that information to the website once I figure out what the Lord wants me to do with that. I'm still waiting to hear about that. And so those are the programming that we have for this 2023 year. I'm so thankful for an expansion of the Stephanie Humphrey channel. I'm thankful that we'll be able to invite guests on who are experts in their field to teach us, to give us nuggets, to give us strategies, to give us wisdom, and to increase our knowledge. Amen. Amen. Look, y'all, starting next month, I didn't bring my book over, but this year, you all, I'm celebrating 15 years as a business owner, 15 years of Determined Publishing Company. We celebrate 15 years this year. So starting next month in February, I will be having one book a month for 40% off. Next month's book, I'm going to start off with Our Arranged Marriage. And the reason why I'm starting off with Our Arranged Marriage is actually my second book, but I'm starting off with that one because it was released on February 14th. I think it was 2013. Or 2014, 2013 or 2014. So I'm going to start off with that book. So go to my website at determinedpublishing.com to get information. I haven't put it there yet, but just stay on the checkout, stay on the lookout, determinedpublishing.com, so that you can get each of my books for 40% off, okay? Be Free Ministries, all the classes that I just told you about, you can find more information at BeFreeMinistriesNC.org. Click the tab that says 2023. And I think that's all that I want to announce. Aunties Against Abuse is still going strong. If you are a young lady or you know a young lady who's age 5 to 18 and you want to join us to get some education, some empowerment, some equipping, we would love to have you, okay? That's auntiesagainstabuse.org, okay? I think I've covered everything that I do. You all, I just released my first newsletter for Stephanie Be Well. I'm gonna pull it up right now because I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, and then I'm gonna add the link to the description. It's my first newsletter. It features some mindfulness practices. It features my vegetable quesadilla recipe, and it features 2 self-care tips to take care of you. Okay, so I'm going to add that to the live chat right now. And y'all tell me what you think. I'm so excited. Like, I was really excited putting this newsletter together, and I'm so excited to be sharing it with you. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope it's something that gives you information and motivation to continue to be well. All right, to continue to be well. All right, so I'm going to drop that in the, hold on a second. It's actually the second one. The first one is one of it's my yoga class, but it's actually the second post on my blog. So get you some of that. It's really good. All right, y'all. I promise you I'm done. It's 8:19. I've kept you for too long already. Thank you so much for joining me for Sip and Say with Stephanie. I pray that something was done and said to bless you tonight, to encourage you tonight, to build you up, to motivate you to get fit, to get fabulous, to get fine, to get healthy, to get well, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, and socially. All right. Y'all take care. And if the Lord bless us all this evening, I will see you next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. right here on the Stephanie Humphrey channel. Don't forget to like this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and sign up for the notifications. And don't forget to share with your family, friends, and coworkers. Even people you may not like, you can share it with them too so they can tap in. All right. Y'all take care and be blessed. Bye-bye.